I didn't know y'all could see the live, y'all. I didn't know y'all could see it. So okay, so we've been live for what, 10 seconds? Okay, that is cool. So when I went to go schedule the live, I thought that y'all would only be able to see it if I scheduled it and put a time on it. So I didn't put no time on it because I didn't want to put a time and then y'all have to wait like y'all normally do, like 5 minutes. So I went ahead and just scheduled it and just went on in there. So listen, y'all, this is gonna be a great live, okay? This is gonna be a great live. We gotta talk about this Jess Hilarious thing first. Okay, we gotta get that out the way first, and then we can go where we need to go when it comes to Krishan. Y'all know we're gonna eat her stuff every day. There will not be a day until the day that they get justice for Ronnie, there will not be a day that we're gonna ease up on that ass. I don't care if it's a birthday. I'll break up on a birthday. Yeah, Blueface. Yeah, I'll break up with her on her B day. Yeah, we don't care about that because you do that with Jaden every year. You mess up that girl birthday every year. Do you think we give a about your birthday, girl? We care about Junior birthday. Let's talk about his birthday. You don't want to talk about that, do you? Nah, I know you don't. I know you don't. Now we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Y'all, I need y'all to put ones in the chat if y'all with me because I'm technically not where I want to be at when it comes to what I want to show y'all tonight. Okay? I'm trying to do something where I can get my Instagram right, girl. I'm so mad about what's going on with the Instagram thing because it's receipts. Shout out to Soraya. Shout out to all the girls that is in my DMs on Instagram. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for all the time sending me receipts. And I love that y'all send it through there because I can just show it. So I gotta do some things real quick in the background. I gotta delete some emails out of this certain email account so that I can get the email from Instagram so that I can unlock it. That's really what has been holding me up. And I could have did that, you know what I'm saying? But it's been procrastinating. So before we get into the show, I got a couple of announcements real quick, okay, y'all? And I want y'all to tell me if y'all like it like this better. I did something with the mic where it's not automatically adjusting the volume. So I need to know, can y'all hear me loud and clear? Right. It was okay, now I get it. So whatever time, okay, cool. So whatever time I set it for, that's what time they're gonna say it is. Okay, bet. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me good. Queen Tay, Shanice, I don't know if y'all can hear me, if y'all driving, if y'all even in here yet, because I know this is not a playing live. But when they get in here, y'all, tell them to call me if anything go wrong. I got my phone right here. It is important that this live is seamless. Okay? It is important that this live is seamless. Damn, matter of fact, it's something else I gotta do. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing this. We are not gonna watch this whole video. We're not gonna watch the whole video of nothing with Just Hilarious because I know y'all been seeing it all day. This is more so for me to speak on what's really going on, for me to bust down what's really going on. Because I saw through it and y'all know I did. And I would be remiss if I did not speak on this today. So let me go ahead and get this off and then we're gonna prove our point that we was trying to prove last night. We're gonna make it more smooth for them. I need to make it plain for them, y'all. I do. It needs to come through very clear. So that's why I'm gonna be working on the back end on something. But let me see. So the first thing I want to do real quick is thank the Naughty Queen of the Day. Boom. Alicia. Alicia was up in here. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. It's another pajama party, girl. I had a very relaxing bath, y'all. I tried this new bath sugar, like y'all know what I'm talking about. I used the Dead Sea bath salt, but the sugar scrub I tried, I love it. I love it, girl. I love it. Girl, I love it. I love it. I just spoke to both of my kids, girl. My kids said, hey, y'all, they love y'all. They said, what's up to their auntie? Speaking of my kids, right? I got to talk to y'all about something because I wrote it down, girl. I wrote it down. I love y'all so much. All right, so where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, here you go. Before I say this, though, the Naughty Queen of the Day, I just want to say thank you, girl, and give you your crown, girl. Let me give you your crown, girl. Mm. Thank you for being here, girl. Thank you for having your notifications on. Thank you for looking out for me. Thank you for believing in me. Shout out to the notification gang, everybody in the chat right now. Alicia, Britt, girl, Bridget in the chat, girl. You know, be in the chat. I love it. I love when I see that name, girl. It's just, it ain't spelled like my mama's, but I still just love the name, girl. I love that. I love it. I need to put some ice water in that plant, and I'm gonna do that while I'm live when I start playing this video. But we got B in the chat. We got Dion in the chat. Okay, Dion. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to the Naughty Gang. I'm very grateful and appreciative of y'all. I'm ready to get into it, okay, with this Just Hilarious. Before we do that, y'all, I gotta tell y'all something. Y'all know that yesterday I let y'all know that my son wanted some shoes, right? I let y'all know that my son wanted some shoes, and that if y'all could get, if his aunties could donate half of the money, then I will pay the other half because it's $200 shoes. And last night, Shantae sent $10. Thank you. My son appreciates it. Anonymous sent $10. Thank you. And I know who you really are. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Carolyn sent $5. Anonymous person sent $10. And Akeem, last night when I said Akeem name, it said J's. So I didn't see that part because y'all know I need glasses. So Akeem donated that $20 for RJ shoes. So thank y'all so much, because what does that put us at? 40, 50, $55? We halfway there. We halfway there, girl. If we get this other $45 tonight, then we going live, and I'm gonna go ahead and go run that to my baby. Y'all gonna, yeah, we're gonna do it together. I'm gonna go live when I give it to him. Y'all already know how I'm giving it up. If as soon as we at 55 now. So if we get $45 in donations that are specifically towards the shoes. So when you donate, put shoes, put nephew shoes, put if you don't want me to say your name, put anonymous. The names that I just read are the people who donated total. So even the names that I read last night, these are those people, but I just wrote it down. And I just appreciate that. Just last night alone, we was halfway through the goal of $100, and I'm grateful for y'all. And to the person, it was one person who sent that $3 monthly donation, and I'm grateful for you too. You know who you are. Thank you. I'll probably say I didn't put your name with this one because I didn't want to like mix it together, but I appreciate the fact that I got donations for y'all nephew, and somebody sent a little something for me, and I'm grateful for that. And I just want y'all to know I thank y'all so much, man. I love y'all, man. And we're gonna go ahead and run that to him together, girl. We're gonna be live when we do that. Okay? And he's very happy to hear that too. He's very happy, you know. He's very happy. I want to tell y'all what he said to me tonight, y'all, but I can't. Because hold on, this ain't, oh yeah, this is, I'm gonna update these lists, okay? I'm gonna update these lists. I'm gonna actually make a banner for the people who donated for the shoes. But when you donate, if you donated for the shoes, please make it specific for the shoes. If you put anonymous, I will not say your name. I'm gonna write it down first so I don't make a mistake and say your name when I didn't mean to, okay? So that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna write it down first, so that way I know. Because sometimes I might look at something and I'll be so thankful that I'll say thank you to X, Y, and Z, and then when I go see the message, it say anonymous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just read it out, write it out, and then thank y'all that way. So that way I don't mess up. When somebody want to be anonymous, I want to keep them that way. And y'all know who you are. It was two anonymous people that donated last night for your nephew, and I thank y'all for that. I'm grateful to the other people who donated, Shantae, Akeem, Carolyn. Thank y'all. My son appreciates it, and he deserves it, y'all. He really do, and I'm so fucking proud of him, y'all. All right, anybody who wants to follow me on Instagram or send me any emails, sending me information, just getting up with me, getting closer to me because we family. You can reach me on IG at King Lexus. You can email me at kinglexusbecoming@gmail.com. Okay, y'all? Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, please. So that way you be a part of the notification gang. You will be one of the naughty queens of the day as well, girl. It's always good to get on in here early because this was when we have our little, our little light talk where we get to know each other a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Okay, girl. Yeah, these are good times. Come on in and be the first in the room so you can get to know me better and I can get to know y'all better. That's when I can look at the comments, see your names, get your character and the things that you type and that you send. So I appreciate y'all for doing that. That's why I feel like so close to Bridget, so close to Alicia, you know what I'm saying? So close to Britt, so close to Dion. Me and Dion, give me some, Dion. It's because in the beginning of the live, I see them and we have light talks and we have light conversation before the video gets started. Now we absolutely must get into the video. We are at 10 minutes. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing this video. I'm not gonna have y'all sit through the whole thing, but I'm working on something in the back. So we're gonna go ahead and start playing the video. And I cannot wait to tell y'all my full opinion on all this.
Never left. I constantly was asking about, and when I say I called Charlemagne, I called our program director, I called the boss, I'm asking, all right, what's going on? Where's she going? Why is she not leaving? What's up? Why is she still on air? I was told that she was going to be the producer. She was going to be hired as a producer. Okay. Producers aren't on air though. So what's going on? Because we have a lot of producers up there already. They're not on air. What's going on?
Wait.
I called and I've asked many times. I called our program director. I called the boss. I'm asking, all right, what's going on? Where's she going? Why is she not leaving? What's up? Why is she still on air? I was told that she was going to be the producer. She was going to be hired as a producer. Okay. Producers aren't on air though. So what's going on?
Hold on.
We have a lot of producers.
Let me write that down, Jess, because I got your back on this one. I know that we're going to have differences of opinion sometimes, and that's welcome. Put a 1 in the chat if you with Jess. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not with Jess. And it's okay for us to talk about this. Now, come on in, because I want to know what y'all think. Y'all know we like to go deeper. We like to do things. I'm going to give y'all something that y'all ain't get all day in this topic. I'm going to give y'all something tonight that y'all ain't get all day in this topic. You're not going to get no regurgitated reads or nothing like that. One thing I do want to say, though, is Armand Wiggins is my nigga, dog. I promise y'all, I don't know. And when I say that, I don't know him. But it's kind of like how y'all feel with me. Like, when I tell you I had in my mind, I'm going to put I stand with Jess. But I look and I see Armand. He said the same thing. We always be here, bro. We always be here, bro. I'm with him on that. I stand with Jess. I do. Mind y'all, Armand don't know me, but I'm saying that I love his points on things. And this particular subject is something that I can definitely relate to. And I know he can relate to because I watched what happened with Fox Soul. I watched a lot of things with Armand. So I know how that he can really this subject right here, this is his bag because he has been through it and publicly. Now there are some childish people that's gonna try to, they like to say he emotional and all this and that and the third. He a human being, and so am I. That emotional, you too emotional shit, that is gaslighting. That's gaslighting. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about narcissistic injury, aka narc injury. We're going to talk about that because one thing I'm going to teach y'all is when a narc get injured by you, you might think they over it, girl. They going to wait and lay on your ass. They going to play long ball with you. And I'm going to bust that down tonight and show y'all how that happened with Jess Hilarious. And y'all might not even understand or realize where it came from. But I remember, y'all know that my mind is like a steel trap, baby. I remember just actually gave her the opportunity. Yeah, but girl, it gets deeper than that, girl. Let me let this play. I can't wait to talk about this. I almost want to do a panel on it. What y'all want to do?
Y'all want to do
a panel, girl.
What's going on?
Let me be quiet.
I called and I've asked many times. That's what I got told. She's producer. Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't asked no more. She's only on my segment. So I'm like, all right. I'm putting shit together because that's what I do. I put shit together. All right, here we go. So Shorty must about to be on the show. That's exactly what I put in my fucking head. Before anybody decided to come and tell me again. So I did another round of asking. All right, what are we doing? All right, well, we've always this is the boss. We've always considered having a fourth seat. Well, when the fuck was y'all gonna tell me that? When was your? And then this is months after I came back. This was like 2 months after I came back from maternity leave. We've always, ever since Angela Yee left, we said that we would consider having 4 seats. So why?
Okay, Bridget, I see you, girl.
When me and Claudia Jordan did the guest co-hosting, or me and Kendra G did the guest co-hosting, then everybody say, "Oh, it ain't gonna work with 4 people."
Hold up.
Why? Right?
I got you, Becca.
Why?
I got you, Becca. All right, Becca. What we are watching right now, girl, and I'm gonna give it to you the way I'm gonna give it to you if I came and sat on your porch, okay, girl? I'm not at work right now, y'all. So y'all know I'm about to get real ghetto, right? Y'all know it's gonna be a little bit ghetto today. Ghetto, hood. Y'all already know what time it is with me. So I'm gonna tell you as if I came and sat on your porch in the hood, and I'm gonna tell you what happened to just down the street, girl. They played a girl. They really played with a girl. They really played with it. And I know that a lot of women can relate to being in this situation where you got a character like a Lauren and you got a character like a Jess. And we're gonna really break that down. We might talk about this over 2 days because we definitely gonna talk about Krishan tonight. We're not gonna spend the whole night on Jess. But I want to start off with this because y'all know with Krishan's story, it's a rabbit hole. It can take us anywhere, girl. So we need to start with this. But Becca, Jess Hilarious got the spot on Breakfast Club. They was rotating with Portia. They done had some of everybody on there. Jason Lee, they done had some of everybody on there. And this is after Angela Yee left, okay? And Angela Yee was did dirty. I love Guwap. I do. But when Charlamagne sat up there and let Gucci Mane, say what he said about Angela Yee, that created friction. Now, Angela Yee ain't perfect and she ain't my favorite neither. It's about the principle of it, okay? Mind you, it's a lot of things that Angela Yee done did but it's about the principle. And Guwap disrespected her bad in an interview with Charlamagne. And it was not the same ever since. We all knew because everybody was watching after it happened. Okay, we knew that it was going fast down a different road, and then Angela Yee got her show, and then boom. So now they got their 2 king chairs. Let me show you how narcs are now, because Envy, I did not look at him the way that I look at Charlamagne, but it's starting to change, and I'm starting to see it's a narc duo going on because then they wanted to have their king chairs. Do you know why they wanted king chairs on the Breakfast Club? God damn it. I wanted to do this in a certain way, y'all, but I'm going to just lay it there. You know why they wanted king chairs at the Breakfast Club? Because their ego was bruised. Because Angela Lee left and went to another show that was syndicated. So they wanted their king chairs, and we about to do a doom deal, and we about to and they tired of these other people, right? These other people coming up and owning their stuff. We going to get into it. Hold up. Who remembers when Dame Dash came to the Breakfast Club? I ain't think I was gonna go down the road like this, y'all. I didn't. I ain't think I was gonna go down the road like this. Who remember when Dame Dash came to the Breakfast Club talking about ownership? Now, y'all, we ain't got time to go show every single clip, so I need y'all to remember a little bit of this now, okay? I need y'all to remember a little bit of this, okay? Y'all with me? Y'all need to know y'all with me now. Yeah. Okay. So y'all remember when Dame Dash came and he was talking about ownership. Now I could go pull that clip, y'all, but I'm not gonna pull that clip because we ain't got time. Okay. But Dame Dash came and he was talking about ownership, and they could not comprehend what he was saying. And this was before the birth of Black entrepreneurship. This was like on the cusp of it. And he was speaking things that they couldn't understand because they worked for somebody. And then boom, Joe Budden. Boom, DJ Academics. Boom, Jason motherfucking Lee. They coming up, right? But they're owning their stuff. Now let me get into something with you real quick. Do y'all remember Monique? I need to know y'all can hear me clearly too. If I break up, let me know. Because this right here needs to be clear. Y'all remember Monique? Y'all remember when Monique was had a lawsuit with Netflix, right? And remember that Charlemagne was totally on Netflix side. Remember? Oh yeah, we gonna go there. He was totally on Netflix side because this story is important. This is important that y'all know the root. You gotta get to the root, to the rut, okay? You gotta get to that rut. Now come back with me real quick, y'all. Let's go real quick over here. Real quick. Remember this conversation?
Understandable, and I explain why. When I have to sit here and not defend, but explain to people that look like me, well, when did I become irrelevant? If there was a movie I'll call Almost Christmas, what, in 2016? This is 2018. So now all of a sudden, oh, we don't know if people are going to show up and show out. Now, when I
That's crazy, y'all, that my clip is right on point with what I need to show. That's crazy. Thank you, Lord. Watch this.
did a show called The Bernie and Sid Show. I'm sure you know those brothers, two white brothers. And when I walked in there, Leonard, I walked in with a preconceived notion that I was going to have to defend myself.
Correct.
Because one is a strong Trump supporter and the other is a Democrat. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to walk in and defend myself with these white brothers. After 5 minutes of us talking, they shut their show down. And they said, Monique, we're going to call this what this is. This is nothing but racism. And we can't sit back and allow it and watch it happen. So no, we're going to tell our listeners to boycott Netflix until they get it right, because you are a legend and we have to honor and respect you. Now, those are my white brothers. Then when I was in San Jose with some of my Latin brothers, they did the same thing. They shut their show down because they said, we got to call it for what it is. See, Monique, we've grown up watching you. We've grown up and you've made us feel better. We've grown up and our children are now watching you. Then I come to my folks. And I have to be donkey of the day, which you still haven't explained, Leonard, and you're going to have to. Because when you make those type of statements about your sister to our community, what you're saying to the community is, as Black women, you're devalued. And if you stand up and you make a stand and you say, we need equality, and we have to say what's right and what's fair. And then a brother that looks like me from South Carolina says, you're the donkey of the day. You have to explain that to our community.
I've explained it. I said that I think that you're using racial and gender bias, which are actual real issues. The struggle that the Black woman is going through in many industries is a real issue, but you're using it to focus on something that you're dealing with individually.
Leonard, did you just see Viola Davis come out and say pay her equally? Did you just hear that?
Absolutely.
So when you have us saying the same thing, we're saying pay us equally. You're saying, oh, Monique, this is an isolated situation. Well, then what that says is you don't know the history of this business that you're in. And you sit behind this microphone and you try to be the guru of Black culture. I'm going to need you to know the history of us before you begin to label us.
Ego is being bruised right now. That's why he adjusted himself. Now, I want to make a disclaimer. All men are not like this, and y'all know I love the Black man. Y'all know I love the Black man. So let's be very clear right now with this, because y'all barely ever hear me really go in about this part, but when it's necessary, I will. When it gets on my desk, I will. And it's on my desk right now. Charlemagne is a narc, period. And we all knew that. We've been knowing that since the girl Jessica. Y'all, what's her name? Jessica Raymond or Jessica? What's the girl name, y'all? Jessica something. But when I hear Charlemagne, I hear the word Jessica. That's what I hear. Just Charlemagne, Jessica. Charlemagne, Jessica. That's what I hear. Okay? But his ego is being bruised, and it's happening so fast through Monique's mouth, and he on air, and he's trying to hold himself together, but he can't stand it. And he feel like she don't deserve it. And he feel like that Netflix is right. He do. Mind you, he's working at the Breakfast Club and he got a big head right now because it's a syndicated show and they're getting all the applause, right? And all the attention. It's a big show right now. This back in 2017. Go ahead, Monique.
And once you know the history, you know I'm not saying anything unique, brother.
I just don't understand how you can justify making $13 million in 2018 for a stand-up special.
Now listen to this.
Here's the thing.
Listen to this part. And that's why I'm glad that I came in here on this part. Listen to this.
If Netflix, when you say justify 13 million, did you get a chance to read what the offer was?
I did read some of it, yes.
Well,
You should read all of it.
the key is we got to read all of it, because what Chris Rock said a long time ago, if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book. But when you want to be thorough about what you're doing, then you would read it. What's happening is this. This is not about comparing the definitive numbers as to what Amy got and what Dave and them got, because it's merit to what you just communicated. But when you ask a comedian to take $500,000 for 2 years, you can't say any jokes. They don't want you to do stand-up for 2 years. And essentially, they want you to take $500,000 and lose out on $2 million of work that you would have made on the road anyway. That right there, it doesn't make sense.
Well,
It didn't have to be a $10 million deal. It didn't have to be a $20 million
Wait a
deal.
minute, baby. He just asked, did we make a counter offer? And that's a very important question.
Did you make a
I
counter
did
offer?
see that they responded to the counter offer and said they regretfully won't be able to do the sale. Hopefully you guys can work together in the future.
And that's the point that we have to make to you, Lenore.
But in addition to that, my love,
Go ahead, Dad.
and this is in conjunction with Roland Martin and John Mary putting out a rumor that Monique was offered $3 million, and then didn't have the decency as journalists to come back and say, we apologize for the misinformation. Because if you notice, Monique keeps producing receipts. And as crazy as this sounds, this is a bigger picture than just Netflix, because what has happened was, you've heard about Lee Daniels coming out speaking in reference to how difficult Monique was and the whole nine. We live in a culture in which the ladies who are going up in the room saying #MeToo, and people are saying, well, you know, if you're going up in the room at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know you're about to get screwed. So why do you go up there and do it? But what happens is they'll say to Monique, why didn't you go promote a movie for Lionsgate for free? Because you know what they'll do to you. So now you're in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Because the women who go up in the room, the reason why they go up in the room, they know they're going to get screwed when they go up in the room. They just don't know how bad they're going to get screwed if they don't go up in the room.
Hold up. Y'all gotta understand. There's a story about Charlamagne doing this to somebody at a hotel. That's what people didn't know. They didn't know about Jessica. But that's besides the point. I don't want to get lost on that. Let's stay focused. Why don't we? Y'all just bear with me now. Y'all know how I am.
What
Now,
happens
Simi,
is,
can I ask you a
What happened when
question
y'all made the
about that?
counter offer, though?
Let me answer that, please, Daddy. When you say what happened when we made the counter offer, this is why, again, Lenore, you've got to be careful with your words. Because you called your sister donkey of the day, but you didn't do your research. And you pulled that poison out into our community without fully doing your research. And now as we sit here, you have to almost backtrack your words.
I'm not
Because
backtracking
when you
anything.
ask a question, did you counter offer?
Mhm.
We put all of it out there. We put the information out there. So you were so ready to do good radio that you didn't do your homework. And when you have a conversation, you know a brother named Gerald Kelly?
Absolutely.
Would you consider him your friend?
Absolutely.
See, I was on the road with Gerald Kelly 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he called me.
And he
That's why
said,
he is.
Monique, I talked to Charlamagne.
Mhm.
And he said, man, you know I love Monique. I wasn't doing nothing but making radio.
I didn't say that.
Well,
I definitely
then,
did tell him that.
You
I
had
did
a
say I love Monique,
conversation
though.
with
Yeah.
Gerald Kelly. Because again, when you say, did you counter offer? See, we did. And they said there was no negotiation. You take it or leave it. But
well,
have you done
we didn't actually counter offer. What they said in the midst of our conversation, you giving us something to chew on, we're going to come back and reflect on it. And I said to them, trying to give them out, are you sure? Because here's the thing, we don't want to waste your time if it's not real. However, if it's real and we can get something done, of course, we would love to do business with you.
So y'all really didn't make the counter offer.
No, that's what we're saying.
They said it was
Okay.
non-negotiable.
Okay.
But now,
There's
now-
a
They
reason.
were going to go back to reflect on what we had discussed.
There's a reason
And when they
for
came
this.
back, they
Stay
said that
with me.
based upon our discussion, we decided not to make a counter offer in reference to what it is that you're speaking in reference to. Hopefully we can do business in the future and so forth. Because what they were trying to emphasize to us, that $500,000 was a strong enough number, and other people that they considered equal to Monique, which they did not name,
Mhm.
they said they've taken that number. Now, just like
I
in this
would
situation
get
right here
into
that we're
this.
dealing with, if you know,
Hold on. I would get into this and oblige this person that's in the chat, because I'm gonna tell you right now, hold up. Just because I didn't talk about this subject right here don't mean I didn't see it. Me, King Lex, I don't talk about nothing that I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So if I got Monique on this screen, you better know I know everything from the rooter to the tutor. I know up and down everything about this, and we can definitely have that conversation. We can definitely do that. But see, I'm not getting sidetracked because we're here for Jess, but I need y'all to see something. Okay? It's a method to the madness. Either you can hang around or you don't have to. But the ones that's here, that subscribe here, they already know how I give it up. So I'm showing you this for a reason.
Notice you're having a conversation with Monique. Why is it that Netflix won't have a conversation with people?
Because
Why?
they can bank on people like Charlemagne. They can bank on our brothers and sisters like Charlemagne that will say, we'll fight them for you.
I'm not fighting
You don't have to fight
I'm still trying to get you and Brother Cindy to justify why you think you deserve $13 million. Was there a bidding war between platforms?
Well, when you say
I wanna know something. Was there-
when you say justify, I'm gonna put my resume on the table. That's all I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna put it on the table. When you say justify it, I'm gonna lay it out on the table for you to look at it. So I don't have to justify it. You can see it.
Do you do the numbers and ticket sales that Chris Rock does, that Dave Chappelle does, that Amy Schumer does?
If given the opportunities, why don't you answer the question? See, if given those opportunities, you're answering the question for yourself. We're not given the same opportunities, brother. But if you do your homework,
To address some of that, because Roland Martin brought it up.
Because we knew.
With Will Packer.
Yes.
Who felt like their career would be in.
And he's the producer. And Monique said, stop for a moment, please. What we're not going to do is just boys. Well, she took exception to that, had a conversation with the first AP or something like that. She had walked into Monique's trailer at the hourly wage folks. It's typically the people who are the powerful ones. She's not having no beef with nobody, guys. She's fighting for people's rights.
I want to know about this, though. Have you received other offers from other streaming?
Suffering. And we can offer you whatever we want to offer you. So the offers have come in even lower than that.
You had a Netflix special beforehand, though, right?
Well, I didn't have a Netflix special. What happened was
They took the one and put it on there.
exactly. I didn't make any deal with Netflix. So those shows just happened to be on there, and they've been on there for a long time. So someone would say, if this woman's not bringing in any views, why would we hold on to the content? They've been on there for a minute. So as
Are
I
they getting
sit,
the views?
well, I'm assuming so. We don't get a report on that. But as I sit here again, and I sit between my sister, who I know you deal with inequality, Angela. I know it. You in the same business I'm in.
Hold up. There you go, right there. This is it right here. I believe this is it right here. So let me stop it. Let me stop it real quick. All right, y'all. All right. We got a few more seconds to this before I go to the next video. So check this out, y'all.
Well, I need you to explain to me. They said you was a problem here and a problem there. We all know when you don't allow bullies to take place and when you don't allow yourself to get bullied, don't you get labeled?
Huh? Yes, don't get it. Don't get it twisted. Because we're talking about this. This is what we're talking about. But this has a history. And I want to, maybe if I show the history, maybe it might hit different. Maybe if I show it, maybe it might hit different. It might hit different. Don't get it, no. But go ahead, Monique. Go ahead, girl.
Yes. But can I just, for full disclosure,
please,
there are definitely people that I know that have worked with you.
They've been on there for a minute. So as
Are they getting the views?
Well, I'm assuming so. We don't get a report on that. Well, I need you to explain to me. They said you was a problem here and a problem. If not, like I told Leonard before, keep it on the playground.
Well, okay, so I saw on ever want to go through something like that.
They won't fill it in. See, they won't fill in. We were being arrogant, fat black woman. The table. Bring them to the table and let's have a conversation that says they ever had a problem with me. Bring them to the table. Monique, you should be grateful you just got invited to the party because of the way you look. So for anyone that says they ever had a problem with me, bring them to the table. Bring them to the table and let's have a conversation. But what you'll find is we'll speak about this woman when she can't see us. We'll make comment, but we're the type of people that say, let's have a conversation. And when you find out that they're wrong, will you then speak up loudly for me as you speak up for them?
I absolutely would. But Sister Monique and Brother Cindy, I want to ask you a question.
I have no problem with that.
Forget all the attitude.
It doesn't have to be 20 if that's your metrics. But
here's what Brother Leonard is saying. Let your numbers fall.
Oh, this is the part. This is the part, okay? Did y'all hear her say, let your numbers fall? God damn. I was getting a little worried over here, girl. I found it, girl. God damn. Lord. So we can go to the next one. Y'all give me a 1 in the chat if y'all heard her say, let your numbers fall. Okay, they having a discussion about Netflix, but she's about to give him an example of something that actually started happening in the future. It is the root of some other things that I'm about to bring up. So if y'all with me, put a 1 in the chat, girl. Put a 1 in the chat. You know, some people, they just can't, they got to hear Krishan. They lose their mind if they don't hear Krishan's voice. And that tells me something about them. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about this, not because we like her or we obsessed with her, girl. We talking about this because we want to save Junior, girl. We talking about this because we see what's going on and we want justice for Ronnie, girl. But we are not obsessed, girl. We can talk about other things, girl. We're not fanatics, girl. We don't gotta see and hear the name just to be in the damn live, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, girl? Y'all feel me? So thank you. Thank you to Brit. Thank you, Miss Alicia. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bridge. Bridge, you know I love you, Bridge. Thank you. Did she get reported? Who? Movie and promotional is two different things. That is correct. Let's play this little last part so I can get off of this video real quick. Y'all, listen to this. She had to travel, eat, stay. Yep. Right. Okay. So look, y'all, put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, because I want to go ahead and get through this last part. Y'all going in, and I love it. I love y'all. Put a 1 in the chat real quick, y'all, so I can press play. Put a 1 in the chat for me so I can press play, girl. I need that 1 real quick. Let me get that 1 real quick so I can press play, girl. I'm gonna wait because I want to make sure y'all can hear me and this video before I hit play, because this is the whole point of everything we just listened to. But y'all know that we know what happened with Monique and Netflix. They ended up, making it right with her because they did do some things wrong. I'm not saying that every single word that she say is correct, but there is merit behind the things that she was saying. And if it wasn't, they wouldn't have settled in court. That's not what we're talking about, though. I need a 1 in the chat so I can press play. That's what I'm waiting for. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Well, I'm just gonna press play, child.
Let this year another show comes and they become #1 and not The Breakfast Club. And then let a host come in here that's been doing it for maybe 5 years less than you. And then they get paid 26 times more than you. Then you come back and have a conversation with us.
Okay, now the reason why I played that, okay? The reason why Hilarious, yes. Wait, but we didn't see you, Lex. She know we were gone. Okay, but are we back though, girl? Are we back though, girl? I need to know if y'all can see me, child. I need to know. You know, Breakfast Club, child. You know, I was talking about Charlamagne, child. You know they're gonna get mad. If she lied. Okay, but can y'all see me now? Can y'all see me now? I knew it was something because the numbers was different. Can y'all see me now though? Lord, somebody call her. Thank you. Thank you, girl. Somebody call me. Yeah, thanks. Somebody call me, girl. Somebody call me, girl. Somebody give your girl a phone call. Somebody call me, girl. They be playing over there at the Breakfast Club, child. They don't want to get clocked, child. I'm gonna wait for y'all. Back on, child. I'm gonna wait for y'all, child. Come on, YouTube. I don't know if y'all see me. I ain't gonna stop. If I can get a 1 in the chat, I know I'm back, child. They had to see me take the Breakfast Club off, girl. Come on, YouTube. LOL, Lex probably still entertaining us. No, I ain't, girl. I know y'all gone, girl. Damn. What about now, girl? You still can't see or hear me? What about now? What about now? If y'all can't see me or hear me and I gotta create another one, then I'm gonna have to copy and paste, child, because I don't wanna create another one. God damn. I knew they were gonna be playing with me. Thank God. Oh, I don't know what y'all missed or what y'all heard, but maybe it wasn't meant. But look, we ain't finna play with the Breakfast Club, y'all. What Monique said was, to Charlamagne was, let your numbers drop, right? And let your numbers drop a little bit from what they was 5 years. and let somebody come in who's been doing it 5 years less than you and get paid 26 times more than you. That's probably Jason Lee, a Joe Budden, a DJ Academics. The point of what I'm showing this is because there was another situation in the future with Monique, right? Because we know that Charlamagne apologized to Monique. But who got Charlamagne to apologize to Monique, y'all? Put it in the chat. Who got Charlamagne to apologize to Monique? And I'm trying this new crab salad, and it is pretty good. It is absolutely made from scratch. It's shrimp and crab salad, and it is amazing. Amazing, girl. It was amazing. It goes well with my California rolls, girl. You can't see them because of the green inside. You know, the avocado is green, so it blends in with the screen. But yes, girl, who knows? Who knows? Somebody put the name in there. Right. We're gonna give Monique her flowers, girl. We're gonna give Monique her flowers, girl. Monique, girl, you did that, girl. We're gonna give you your flowers, girl. Ronnie don't mind sharing. He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. Always have been, always will be. But was it Oprah? No, girl, it was just hilarious. It was just hilarious, y'all. So let's get on through this. It was just hilarious. Just hilarious was the one who got Charlamagne to apologize to Monique. Y'all probably don't remember that, but at the top of last year, at the top of 2024, Monique did a live. Oh, no, not a live, an interview with Shannon Sharp. Okay, Monique did an interview with Shannon Sharp, and when she did that interview, Jess Hilarious got Charlamagne to apologize to Monique. There is a reason why I'm bringing that up. Hold on. There's a reason why I'm bringing this up. Okay. And we're gonna get to that, to the Breakfast Club thing, because I'm gonna break down everything that happened with that, right? I'm probably gonna have to really edit this motherfucking video. But all right, so boom, y'all check this out real quick. Thank you, Miss Lady. All right, hold up. All right, so she said I don't remember that. Can y'all see and hear me? It was funny how she kept pronouncing his name. Lenore, right. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me and see me. Cause I don't have time for these games, child. Put a one in the chat. No audio in the video. Y'all can hear me. Yes, we can hear you, Lex. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop that and then I'm gonna bring it back. Because that video shouldn't have no problems, child. Fair use. Y'all don't see the fair use. This video is for educational purposes, okay? This video is for criticism, educational purposes only, okay? This video is for demonstrative purposes only. Do you get that? Y'all get up off my back, okay? Let me make my point, okay? Now, we are talking about Jess Hilarious, y'all. But I need y'all to remember when Jess Hilarious first got on the Breakfast Club and she got Charlamagne to apologize to Monique. This is important to me that y'all see this. Okay? Now we know that some of the girls in here just love Krishan. They might act like they don't like what she do. They might act like they can't stand her, but they actually love her and they don't want to be around unless you're talking about her. We're going to get there. We're going to get to Krishan. But we don't love Krishan. We don't like the things that she does. We talk about Krishan not because we are obsessed with her and we want to know her every move. We talk about her because we're obsessed with Junior. We're obsessed with Ronnie getting justice and Junior being protected and safe. Because that's what he wanted. That's what this guy wanted. He said he wanted save Junior. That was his word. Weeks before he was unalive. So we're going to keep that legacy going. Follow Ronnie Doe Legacy on YouTube. We're going to keep that legacy going. He's dropping new music. I just listened to a new song today. So we're going to get to Krishan, but we're going to talk about what's going on with Jess because it's important. Because we are women in this world, and I need y'all to see what's going on and what people are doing. Now, if you're waiting here for Krishan, just hold on a goddamn minute. If you want to go, then go ahead and go. If you just got to be here for that, just go ahead. Because we ain't going to be talking about just her every day. I don't like the things she does. I clock T when it's necessary. And right now it's necessary because of what she did with my brother. So if y'all see or hear me talking about somebody else, you better know that I'm not going to get off this motherfucker without talking about the ish she did to this man. All right, let's make that clear real quick. We got to understand it. And I ain't talking about the family. Y'all know I'm not talking about the family. Y'all know who y'all are. The girls in the chat, y'all know I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all sitting right here with me talking about a different topic. And I thank y'all for that. I really do. Everybody like what they like. So if you only want to be here for Krishan, that's fine. But you're going to have to hold on a minute, man. Because we talking about some other stuff too. Good God. Now, back to what we were saying. So look, y'all. We only got probably about 15 more minutes on this topic anyway. Maybe 20, because I'm passionate about this part. I really am. Because I see what they're doing with Jess. And it broke my heart, y'all. It did. It broke my heart, and it reminded me of being in those type of situations where you're getting gaslit. I worked in sales for a long time, y'all. That's a male-dominated industry. I know how Jess felt in that room, and I'm going to talk about it. I feel that's why I said I got a lot of respect for Armand, because I agree with so many things that he talked about. I really do. I love Armand. I love King Payne. I love them. I watched them grow. I watched the beginning. I remember when they was on there together. I love both of them, King Payne and Armand. And I agree with Armand on what he said today when he said, I stand with Jess, because I do too. And I had an experience like that too. Now, listen to this.
Genuine apology will do. They don't even understand.
The title of the video is Monique responds to the Breakfast Club apology, gives Jess Hilarious her props. Now, we're talking about not injury. Y'all seen how Monique did Charlamagne? They ran him down and gave so much shade about the girl Jessica Raymond or whatever. I think it's Jessica Raymond. Jessica Ray something.
Could be good. Now, talking about we're gonna be good.
Talking about we gonna be good and talking about taking ownership.
I want to talk to my babies at the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
I want to talk to my babies at the Breakfast Club. Listen, oftentimes people don't know what a genuine apology will do. They don't even understand. It allows us to say, we accept that apology and we move forward, because today, y'all own that. Today, Charlamagne, today, Envy, y'all own that. And I want to speak to my baby, Jess Hilarious.
Come on.
I want to speak to you, little sister.
Mm-hmm.
And let me speak to DJ and Leonard first. Okay, because I can't I'm not going to do the nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
She's a beautiful asset sitting in that seat.
Listen.
And she's going to bring something very special to that show.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the community is agreeing with what I'm saying right now, because what that sister did when she sat in that seat, she was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see for years. For years. And just that baby sitting there with nothing but honesty. And said, no, we got to deal with this, y'all. We got to deal with this, y'all. You don't understand what that baby's bringing to that show. Because what she's not going to be bringing is, let's knock down, drag them out. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And because you babies owned it and you apologize.
We love you. And we loved you then. Not mad.
God, man,
and want y'all to win.
Again.
That's all. So if we...
And that's all. We don't have to play that whole thing. Because y'all get it now with that. Jess Hilarious got Charlamagne to apologize to Monique on live. And Monique was just bigging up Jess Hilarious. Now, mind y'all, when Jess Hilarious made the announcement that she was going to be on Breakfast Club at a party, not live. When she announced that she was going to do it at a party, and people started finding out, Envy and Charlamagne came on live talking about how they still didn't have a host. Now, that could just be some TV stuff because she wasn't supposed to announce it yet, and they came to save her butt by saying they still didn't have a host because they knew she was going to be the host. And I might give them that. They might have been doing that. But they straight up used her. And they are using her to roll out somebody else. And I don't like it. And I don't like the gaslighting in her face. That feeling that she went through at that table is a miserable feeling, and I know it all too well. And I'm going to get into that. That's what I want to talk about tonight. Now, it's not the only thing, like I said, but y'all, we got to talk about narc injury. Charlamagne was injured the day that Monique came there, and Sydney was on the phone, and Monique was saying, let your numbers drop for a few days or for a month, and then watch people who come around that's been doing this job maybe 5 years less than you, and they make 26 times more than what you make. That would be Joe Budden. That would be DJ Academics. That would be all of these YouTubers. That would be Costa. All these people that's coming out that's making more, that's got a bigger impact, but they own their stuff. Dame Dash was talking about ownership. They couldn't get it through their pea brain. Okay? Monique was talking about equality. Okay? They couldn't get it through their pea brain. So Jess Hilarious coming on Breakfast Club was a total setup from the beginning. And I feel bad for her because I saw her heart through her eyes that she was all in when she first came there. And those words that Monique said to her, man, she took those words to heart. But see, they didn't take those words to heart. You know what they heard? Ain't nobody finna come in here and tell us how to run our show. I ain't have to apologize to you. I told Just ask me to apologize to you. That was a setup. That's how his ego is. Okay, Charlamagne. Ooh. Lord help that brother. Lord help that brother. Because it's so bad. It's so deep in him. It's so deep in him. Just came in there in a genuine way and thinking that, she was going to mean something to the show and that she was going to be able to do something that Angela Yee couldn't do by speaking up and holding them accountable. And that's what they heard. They heard Monique saying, y'all got somebody who's going to hold y'all accountable now and who's going to make y'all do the right thing. And with somebody that's a narcissist, that's not something that they want to hear. So if you say something like that, they've already got in their mind, oh, you got me fucked up. You think you finna come in here and correct me and tell me how I'm going to do this, that? Even though everybody can be corrected, everybody can be criticized, there is called constructive criticism. But a narcissist does not know that. And what they do is they get bruised very easily. Their ego gets bruised very easily. Just could have said something to Charlamagne a year ago that he still feel a way about now. Now let's fast forward, okay? Let's fast forward to the pain part. We ain't gonna watch this whole video, but just watch.
How was that ever even said? Why wasn't that something that was presented at the jump, like from jump at the top of the shit? That's what I want to know, right? But I'm still playing. I'm still here, mind you. I'm not playing the game. I'm just still here with it because I'm in this. This is a fucking contract. This ain't no part-time little shit that I got. I got a contract that I negotiated and I got it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on air. She overtalks. She's overtalking me. Lauren knows she does this shit. Whatever. I've told her about the shit many times. She overtalks me.
Lauren.
I'm like, yo, shut up. All right. Or hush, be quiet. Yeah, that clip that y'all saw. Yes. Shut up. Be quiet. Yeah, I've said that. And I've meant that. You know what I mean? That's the only way to get it a hush. So I'm like, all right, cool. One day I told her, because I went in the comments, I'm like, all right, people don't like that. All right, whatever. I'm not her mother. She's another grown woman. I have to respect this lady. But she's not gonna keep talking over me, yo. I'm already confused on why the fuck she's still here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like on air, not in the building, on air.
Yes.
Right?
So let me get this right. Let me get this right for the people in the back.
I told her.
So for the people in the back, she went on maternity leave, right? She went on maternity leave, and also this happened to my mama. When my mama had went and had surgery and came back to a job that was already, the position was filled. That ain't right. That ain't right. I feel like they didn't like that Jessica was pregnant, and only she knows this, but I'm very good at seeing energy. And I could tell when she announced that she was pregnant, I can tell that there was a problem with that. I don't think that they wanted her to get pregnant at that time, which it would not have affected anything. The only time that she would have needed was maternity leave, and that wouldn't have been a problem. But see, Envy and Charlemagne are jealous of Joe Budden and DJ Academics and people who got all these freedoms. And so every time they remind Charlemagne and Envy that they work for somebody still, and Charlemagne and Envy been doing this since Wendy Williams, and there's people who coming in and that's on top like that, they trying to keep their show alive. They trying to move into a producer role because make no mistake about it, the only person out of those 4 people that's not a producer is Jess Hilarious. When they signed that deal with BET or whoever they signed that deal with, they signed that deal because they wanted to own their show. They wanted to have more stake in their show because they were tired of people throwing in their face how they still working for somebody. Now you got to follow me because it's deep. But you got to understand all of these different nuances to understand what's going on in the room. And this is all for only what we know. There's probably even worse than that. But, okay, so they got their little king chairs when Angela Yee left. Everybody thought the Breakfast Club was going to go down and it was going to be over. So they was going to fight for that. So they invited Portia. They invited this person. They invited that person. And I think that Charlemagne is more so for the viral moments than anything. And that's important. Okay, it's important because it went to who they picked. A lot of people that came on the Breakfast Club, they had a problem with Jess Hilarious. And you know the Breakfast Club is iconic because of when K Michelle came and checked Angela Yee. You know, it's been people who done came on the Breakfast Club and had a problem with Angela Yee, Charlemagne, and Envy. Birdman, put some respect on my name. These are iconic moments on the Breakfast Club, and they want to keep them going, and they want to continue to have viral moments, but they're sacrificing Jess Hilarious feelings for it. And then on top of that, I feel like they getting her back because she got pregnant and she on maternity leave, and they want her to know your spot not solidified. This how some people think. Not all people are like this. And it's not just some men thing because women do this too. Women do this too. Okay? When Lauren LaRosa said, "You're my talent," that was shade. I don't give a when nobody say. And I wouldn't have no problem with Lauren, but the problem for me is that I done seen Lauren on that show before. And if I can remember, I think I seen Lauren on that show before they made Just a permanent host. Back when it was having Portia on there sometime, I think Claudia came up there, Jason Lee came up there. It was a couple of people who came up there, right? But Jess Hilarious and Charlemagne was supposed to be cool. Jess had went through something where she had got canceled for something that I believe she said about trans or the gay community or something. It was something that she said. I think it was about trans. It was something that she said that made people feel away. And so she was canceled, right? And so I believe that, you know, she thought that her and Charlemagne was friends for real. She really did. And I think that Charlemagne is shocking her with what he doing. And he doing it without a care in the world. And that's the part that hurt the most, is when somebody kick their feet up and smile after they fucked you over. Because that's what he did. Now let's get to this. I'm going to let her explain a little bit more. But when she came, Lauren was supposed to leave. When she came and she walked in with that colorful suit on and that gold choker on with her hair down after coming back from maternity leave, it was an absolute shock to her that Lauren did not move. Lauren was supposed to get up and give her seat back. You know, like how Wendy Williams got the purple chair. Lauren was supposed to get up and give her seat back, but Lauren didn't move. Who do you think told Lauren not to move? Charlamagne. Charlamagne told Lauren not to move. We know to give it up because we done heard stories about how he say, "Oh, go ahead here about this," or how he picked stuff. Charlamagne told her not to move. When Lauren LaRosa was on there before, in the Raiders, it was because people didn't know Lauren LaRosa. They didn't know her face. So Jess Hilarious brought in more views because she's a familiar face. And she did Jess with the mess. And I don't like the fact that they even got her on that show because she was doing fine without that show. She might have had a little hiccup with the thing where you know people had a problem with what she said about trans. I don't really want to get into that because I don't know the details of it, and I believe that you are who you are. You know what I'm saying? But you are who you are, and you can be who you want to be as long as you're an adult, right? But just never thought that this would happen. She never thought that Charlamagne would do this. And she come back from maternity leave and things are different. And this person is still here. And she asking questions and people are playing with her in her face. They playing in her face as she asking questions. That does not feel good. That's a torture that I wouldn't wish on nobody because I know you about to screw me over. And you literally, you can't look me in the eye because you know what's up. And I bet you she done said that before. They wanted this. When she went live last night, they wanted her to come in the next day and talk about this so that she could roll Lauren out. That was the point. For her to give some of her clout to Lauren LaRosa so she could roll Lauren LaRosa out. That's what I really feel. I feel like this whole thing was orchestrated and by design by Charlamagne and DJ Envy. That is what I believe. And I think Jess caught on to it too. Because Jess said when we stop arguing, that's the problem. She feeling, she know what's up. And I really just want to say, man, I speak good energy on that sister. I just want to push positivity towards her because I hate what she's going through right now. And it's publicly. And I want to talk about it because it happens every day and it's messed up. And as women, what we do to each other is messed up. Lauren LaRosa worked on TMZ for 7 years. She a black woman. She went through shit over there and she knows she did. And I got a problem with you going through stuff over there, and you know you went through stuff over there. You know how it was over there. You can't tell me Lauren ain't go through nothing over there at TMZ. You can't tell me she did. Why would you come and do that to somebody else? If somebody hurts you in a certain way, why would you go and hurt somebody else in that same way? And play in their face. You doing what Charlamagne told you to do. That whole thing this morning, what they said was orchestrated to make her look crazy. They wanted to make her come up there and go back on what she said the night before to discredit what she was saying. Because if she would have said what she said and not went back to the Breakfast Club, I don't think they would have had good feedback from that. So they wanted her to come back and make it look like she went crazy and just lost control last night. That's some bull. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She went through this, fought for her contract, got just with the mess, and she giving her energy to this. And you can tell she deep in it. You can tell that her heart was in it. I know how I feel to work somewhere or do something where your heart is in it. And then you find out your manager's stealing from you. You find out that you ain't getting paid out what you're supposed to get paid out on your account. Stuff like that. So I understand. And now it's a new girl coming in and she's talking about, I'm here. Like she's some side chick. I'm here. I'm with your man. That's what it was given to me. I don't know, y'all. contract is already on lawyer's desk. You know, Charlemagne, LOL, Charlotte, he got too many female ways. Exactly, he do. He got very much do. He very much do. They do need her, but they're gonna lose her. It's no coming back from this. Did that hurt her today? You can't tell me it didn't. Let's get to that part. Let's just get on to that part so I can wrap this part up because I hated to see that this morning, y'all. I did. I did. And this didn't come out the way that I wanted it to, but I don't care because I'm gonna keep going and it's gonna eventually get the way I wanted it to get. But there is a weakness that I do want to identify in Jess because I got the same one, so I can speak on it because I deal with it too. And it's something that I gotta work on with me too. And it's called being a producer. Jess does not need to just be talent. She don't. Now, let me figure out how I'm gonna do this because they just really tried me. Hold on, let me see. I want to hear it on somebody else because you see, like with Armand, I agree with him 100%. I don't know if he played it or not, though. Did he play it? He didn't play it, I don't think. No, he didn't play it. Hold on, y'all. I need to find somebody who played it so that way they can't mess with the video. I know Impressive got it. Hold up. Yeah.
And things were all good. So it's Envy and Charlemagne.
Let's just watch the whole. Shout out to Impressive. I love Impressive, y'all. I love Impressive.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel. The comedian Jess Hilarious is speaking out after being constantly dragged over her performance on The Breakfast Club. Now, over a year ago, Jess Hilarious was brought in as an official third host on the show, and things were all good, so it seemed. But then Jess got pregnant and she took a maternity leave, and she actually suggested that Lauren LaRosa, who is a journalist, come in and fill her spot. And Lauren did temporarily fill in Jess's spot, but people loved Lauren so much that the show decided to give her a permanent spot. Now, Jess Hilarious was kind of taken aback by this because she did not know that they were going to bring in a fourth host. In her contract, it was only going to be her, DJ Envy, and Charlemagne the God hosting The Breakfast Club. She did not know Lauren was going to come in. And what she realized is people seem to like Lauren more. The bosses at The Breakfast Club seem to like her more. The viewers, the listeners seem to like her more because Lauren is actually very prepared. She's very professional. She's also a journalist, so she's very detailed with her stories. And a lot of people feel like she contributes to the show more than Jess. And at this point, Jess is like, what am I here for then? Because Jess was really brought in to do the entertainment news. She had her own segment called Jess with the Mess, but now The Breakfast Club has given Lauren her segment. And the reason why they gave her her own segment is because Jess actually told the producers, hey, give her her own segment, because Jess sees the writings on the wall. She realizes that she no longer serves a purpose now that they brought this fourth host in there. And not to mention, she knows that people prefer Lauren over her. So obviously they're setting the stage up to usher Jess out and bring Lauren in as the third official host. This is why Jess is checked out right now, and she's not even hiding it. I mean, there was a clip of Jess on her phone while they were doing the Wendy Williams interview, and the cameraman didn't need to show that. They were being messy, but it's very clear that she's not engaged. She's not happy. Sometimes she's not even in the studio. And there was even a point where it seemed like there was some tension between.
When you on a reality show, when you on a show like this, don't ever get it twisted. Everybody in the room know what's going on but her. That's the part that hurt. The cameraman that showed her on the phone, he did that for a reason. Because they are all in cahoots with each other, including Lauren. Now, if Lauren didn't have anything to do with it, that would be one thing, but she's a fucking producer. So, no, man, we're not going to play stupid. You know more than just do because you're a producer. Y'all had a plan when she came back. Y'all did. Y'all had just Charlemagne, whoever, had sour feelings, or they might not have liked how she was holding them accountable, because I saw an interview that Jess was doing with Stephen A. And listen to it. Matter of fact, hold up. Hold up real quick. Y'all keep listening to this while I go find this interview.
Between her and Lauren.
Dalton, Illinois mayor. Her name is Tiffany Hinyard.
Take the ass off of Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah.
Dalton, Illinois. I'm glad you caught that, Jess.
Take the ass off.
They be up here trying to tell you don't read, but you know what you're talking about.
They don't say that no more because you the one reading. Now, go ahead.
Now, Jess Hilarious did go on IG
That was
Live,
great.
and she finally exposed some of what she's been dealing with at the Breakfast Club, and she also revealed the shady way they hired Lauren behind her back.
When I got back, she never left. I constantly was asking about, and when I say I called Charlamagne, I called our program director, I called the boss, I'm asking, all right, what's going on? Where's she? Why is she not leaving? What's up? Why is she still on air? I was told that she was going to be the producer. She was going to be hired as a producer. Okay. Producers aren't on air though. So what's going on? That's what I got told. She's a producer. Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't asked no more. She's only on my segment. So I'm like, all right. Well, we've always, this is the boss. We've always considered having a fourth seat. Well, when the fuck was y'all gonna tell me that? I didn't know it was supposed to be four. If this was presented to me, prior to hire, then I wouldn't have been so shocked. Like, oh shit, all right, cool. So when we bringing in the fourth person? So look, she started doing the news. I'm like, all right, look, that's her segment. I said, take me off that shit. This is no longer my segment. Give it to her. Give it to her. Charlamagne said, nah, I don't want it to be her segment. It damn near sure is already. Like it's her segment. She's reading it and she's doing it to the best of her ability. Shorty is like that. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. I went to the person who does the intros, the sounds and shit. I went to Taylor. Yo, Taylor, make Lauren her intro.
Now, there was a point when Jess seemed to be a bit annoyed with Lauren, and some people who watched the show pointed it out. Jess actually revealed that Charlamagne wanted her to play into this whole idea that they're feuding. I guess he wanted it for ratings, but it wasn't going to do Jess any favors because people were already looking at Jess like the villain anyway. So the fact that he wanted her to do that is kind of crazy.
I'm on air. She overtalks. She's overtalking me. Lauren knows she does this shit. Whatever. I've told her about this shit many a times. She overtalks me.
Audio yesterday.
Hold up, be quiet.
No, Lauren. No. Just listen. Just please hush.
I'm like, yo, shut up. All right? Or hush, be quiet. Yeah, that clip that y'all saw. I have to respect this lady, but she's not gonna keep talking over me, yo. I'm already confused on why the fuck she's still here. You know what I mean? Like on air, not in the building, on air, right? So I'm like, all right. I told her, be quiet the next day. Charlamagne texts me and he says, yo, don't tell her be quiet. You tell her shut up. Play into that narrative of y'all beefing, y'all not liking each other. Why the fuck would we do that? But I'm like, you know what? All right, cool.
Another thing Jess revealed is she didn't like that when she returned back from her maternity leave, how Lauren kind of brought up the comparisons between them instead of just congratulating her on her pregnancy. It's almost like they were setting up this whole stage to pit Lauren and Jess against each other. And of course, the viewers were commenting and they were saying how much better Lauren is than Jess is. Even other public figures like the comedian Corey Holcomb pointed it out. And he echoed a lot of what the public was saying. They felt like Lauren was more talented, more professional, and just better at her job than Jess is. And Jess, of course, was really upset about all these comments because it's not just about her getting hate or backlash. This is about her job. If the executive producers and the boss sees that the audience is feeling Lauren more, they're going to consider replacing her with Lauren. That's the whole setup here. That's why Lauren was brought as a fourth host without telling Jess. They're trying to replace Jess. That's why she's upset.
I get up every fucking day. Every day. And they always talk about, you ain't at work. You ain't at work. Yeah, bitch, I started picking up more shows. Hell no. That's how I'm getting. Hell no. I have more fun outside the fucking studio than I have in there now. Is you crazy? You know what I'm saying? We had a meeting today to restructure the show and shit like that. That went crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when I'm like not one motherfucker ever with this online shit. Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy.
Period. I agree with that. And this is how, as women, y'all, come on, we gotta do better. We gotta stick together more. Because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of us having to find out the hard way. If we would not have rejected Angela Yee, then we wouldn't be saying that right now. We would have an ally in Angela Yee. We would have Angela Yee to be able to call to tell us how to handle this without letting them make me look like a fool. Because see, that's the difference. Jess is talented, and her talent propels her faster than a natural person. Okay? You got people that study, and you got people that just got it. You got people that practice playing basketball, and then you got LeBron, right? You got people who just talented. Your talent will make you push past those people who are just studying and working in numbers. But see, the problem when that happens, when your talent pushes you past that, for one, you got people that's jealous of you because you got it honest and you a natural talent. You got people that hate the fact that they don't got that je ne sais quoi, that pop, right? But they're gonna keep studying. They're gonna try to outwork you. They're gonna try to outstudy you because you got it natural, Jess. But where you slack at is the same place that I slack at. We can't just be talent. Because if we are just talent, then we're going to get treated any kind of way out here. So, therefore, I got to be more producing. I got to produce my show more. I got to start. I can't just come on here and just talk to y'all. Even though there have been times that I just came on here and I ain't have nothing planned. I knew something happened, and I already know that as we go, it's just gonna all come together. And most of the time, that's what happens. And I'm very proud of my show. But then there are some times that I'm like, I should have planned that out, or I should have did this, or I should have did that. And this year, I'm not gonna just sit back and just let that happen. I can't be lazy with my talent. I have to put the effort behind it. I gotta put the production behind it. So Jess was in the face of 3 producers, and she was the talent. And they were all making her feel the way that they used to feel because they had bosses. They got bosses. So I don't even understand why they would inflict that on somebody else because they all know how that feels. Charlamagne worked with Wendy Williams. Don't get it up. He knows what it feels like to feel like you're getting the short end of the stick in a show that you are invested in. But see, when niggas get to the top, they act like they ain't never been at the bottom. You understand? They felt like they did her a favor. And she had the nerve to come out. Let me show you some things that probably pissed them off.
I'm talking about outside of the obvious confidence you have in yourself.
My views, the views that I bought, rebranding and remarketing what the Breakfast Club could be with me.
Hold up. See, this interview to a narcissist might be offensive because he's asking her questions about what she brings to the hey sis. Hey Shantae. Shantae always thank you, Shantae, for coming even when I'm not talking about Krishan. Thank you for being in every conversation. Back when we was talking about Tiffany Hilliard, you was right there with me too. I just want you to know I see you and I thank you, girl. I really appreciate you. I thank all of y'all. I really do. And randomly, I might just tell you a reason why I thank you and why I know who you are because I'm watching. I'm watching y'all. Even if I don't catch everything, I'm watching. And one thing I can say is that Shantae will be in here, and it don't matter what I'm talking about. She down to talk to me, so I know she really fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And I just want you to know, Shantae, I see you. Thank you for that, and thank you for moderating too. I appreciate it. Shamice and Queen Tay, aka Tay Tay. That's my Tay Tay. Y'all, if y'all are driving, do not get in this chat. Okay? I know we moms and we got things we doing and we working. Y'all know Shanice got that new business. Girl, don't get in this tech. If you driving, girl, we love you. We know you here. We feel the support. We feel it. Now look, y'all. Like I was saying to a narc, this might be offensive. Let me roll this real quick.
Journalism and stuff like that, and people that could, I guess they say, read better. I don't really give a damn about. And when it happened, I was just happy. How it happened was crazy too, and actually more calm.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit so we can get to the part. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is they set Jess up. And before they got to the point that they at with Jess, there was something that Jess did that pissed them off. There was something that she did that made them feel a certain type of way. And I think that certain things that she was doing that she didn't even know she was offending nobody doing is what offended them. Now listen to a little bit of this interview. We ain't gonna watch the whole thing, but listen to how she talks about coming on the Breakfast Club so y'all can see what I mean when I talk about narc injury and a narcissistic bruise. Because Charlamagne got a bunch of them. Sometimes they be showing up under his eye. Talk about it another time. Not today.
Less stress on my body because I don't have to travel as much and stuff like that. Touring has slowed down just because I wanted to. But at one point, I had to tour, you know.
But educate us all about you before you started with the Breakfast Club. What were you doing and how hectic your life and your schedule was?
I was traveling. I was on a plane about 3 times a week, not seeing my son a lot because he is back in Baltimore with his dad and my mom. You know, so he's with his dad and my mom, and my between doing film and then my comedy tour, I would constantly be on planes. And you think that's what you want. You think it's fun, right? For like the first 4 years, it is fun. And then it's like, damn, I gotta be doing this. I have to do something else. I gotta, not saying I don't appreciate the art because my passion is stand-up comedy. But I just wanted to not have to tour to make money all the time. I wanted to actually have be stationary for once in 8 damn years. And when it happened, I was just happy. How it happened was crazy too, because I ain't think I had it. I didn't, Did
y'all hear that? I do this too. We gotta stop letting people know how much we appreciate certain opportunities, because some people, everybody ain't like us. Some people are evil. And so now we know what the Breakfast Club means. It meant to Jess. It was stability, a steady income that she ain't have to always wonder what show she can do next to keep up what she's already doing. It's not like she broke every weekend like Rashawn and she got to keep finding something else to do. It's not like that, but it's like I got these things I'm providing for my family. I'm doing this and that, but I got to keep it up. So I got to keep grinding so that I can keep up everything that I'm building. So the Breakfast Club was an opportunity in a sense that she needed, but that she just really, really wanted. Because regardless, she gonna get the money. But she wanted to be able to be stable. And so Charlamagne and Envy know this, but I want to show y'all what probably pissed them off.
Third host position. I didn't think I had it.
Why didn't you?
But yeah.
Why didn't you feel that way?
Because they were guest hosting for a year, and I was confident, always confident in myself, believed in myself. And right when Angela Yee left, the former host, when she left and got her own show, God bless her, I was like, I hit Charlamagne the same day. I saw that it went viral that she left, and I was like, y'all want to do Breakfast Club? And he was like, oh yeah, all right, cool. I told you always had a voice for radio.
That's what's up. That's another thing. She said, God bless Angela Yee. They don't like that. They don't want her to be like that with Angela Yee. They hate Angela Yee.
Yo, I want you to do podcast and radio like that. So we'll be guest hosting for like 6 months. It wasn't supposed to be a year. And then when I seen the other people that I was up against, people who had backgrounds in journalism and stuff like that, and people that could, I guess they say, read better. I don't really give a damn, bro. You know,
you read just fine.
You know, I read how I read. You know, people be mad because I be reading with my fingers. So what? You know, but when I saw those people, I was like, you know what? I don't know. Just a couple times I was maybe doubting a little bit, not doubting myself, but just doubting the process, because our heart was dragging their feet. They took so long. And then I went ahead and made the announcement that I was the third host before I even finished the deal. Because I
Really?
got a contract,
Mhm.
but they were still dragging their feet with the contract. Like, I'm like, yo, like what is so hard?
Like, what are you missing? What made you believe that you were better than the quote unquote competition for that third seat? Is there something that stood out in your mind that made you feel? I know you. I'm talking about outside of the obvious confidence.
Are y'all enjoying
my
the show?
the
For the
views that
one
I
in the
bought,
chat, if you enjoying the show, be honest.
rebranding and remarketing what the Breakfast Club could be with me. I bring
If you're not, that's okay.
a different
Let me know
audience,
the
like,
truth.
and not discrediting Breakfast Club, because they've 14-year run Hall of Fame
Doing their
show.
thing.
I love that. But just I'm a breath of fresh air. I'm youthful. Crediting Breakfast Club, because they've I'm like, yo, like what is so hard?
Like, what are you missing? What made you believe that you were better than the quote unquote competition for that third seat? Is there something that stood out in your mind that made you feel? I know you. I'm talking about outside of the obvious confidence you have in yourself.
My views, the views that I bought, rebranding and remarketing.
The views, okay? Her views were better. Period. Lauren LaRosa had been on that show. Lauren LaRosa views was not Jess Hilarious views. They are using Jess to roll out Lauren. They are doing that.
What the Breakfast Club could be with me. I bring a different audience, like, and not discrediting Breakfast Club, because they've 14-year run Hall of Fame show. I love that. But just I'm a breath of fresh air. I'm youthful. I'm well-rounded. I'm open-minded. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit about a lot. And I'm always curious. I'm never afraid to say, I don't know what we're talking about, but you know what I mean? I know how to make things funny. I know how to pivot away from conversations, and I know how to bring things up, bring awareness up. I don't know, it's just the vibe. But then the chemistry I have with the guys, Charlamagne and DJ Envy, it's just the chemistry is different. I make them laugh a lot. I've been watching the show for a long time. And
all of us have. I've been a guest on this several times over the years. I got a lot of love for those brothers. Absolutely.
And I just bring a different aura. I bring a different energy to them and the audience, you know?
When I remember the one time I was on there, Lala Anthony was guest hosting. That's the one time I was on there. And obviously they had various other guest hosts as well and whatever. It's a lot of hard work. It's not easy. A lot of people think it's easy. It's not easy at all. It's hard. As somebody that's been in this business for so many years, I know how hard it is. And so I think about that, and I'm wondering, as you watch, did you study them per se in terms of that third seat, what it needed, what it required, looking at what others would bring you? Or were you just one of those people that looked at yourself and said, this is who I am, this is what I bring to the table, and it's going to work? I only ask that question because I think about a guy, for example, there were times when I've interviewed Floyd Money Mayweather before a fight, and he's like, I ain't studying no film. I know what I do. I know what I bring. And that's all. Whereas you go with others, and they sitting there watching film, studying habits and all of that other stuff to really figure out how to capitalize off of the mistakes other people make. What strategy did you employ?
It's just me being myself. That's literally how I feel like I won that position over many. I never really was the type to fit in. I always set the trend. I am the formula. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've always looked at myself. So,
they were offended by that, y'all. They got offended by that. Y'all.
That I just knew. I knew I'm just gonna go ahead, be myself. If that don't get me, then I ain't gonna be got.
If somebody is watching and listening to the Breakfast Club right now, compared to what they saw, let's say, a couple of years ago, what do they get?
Last question. After this, I'm gonna go over to the last thing on this. This is the last question that I'm gonna play him asking. This is the one that is important. I'm telling y'all, people won't tell you what bothered them. But these things that she was saying in this interview bothered Charlamagne's ego. And probably Envy's too. I'm so disappointed to have to say that. Damn, Envy.
Realness. They're getting, like I said, more chemistry. I don't agree with every single thing. I'm not scared to disagree.
I'm not scared to disagree. To us, that doesn't sound bad. To them, That sounds like she's saying that I can make them do the right thing. I can make them say this and say that. That to them, to a narcissist, is basically saying that I'm not scared to put them in their place. That's how they're taking what she's saying. And they're feeling a way about it. The interview was 10 months ago.
With those two guys. I think, you know, what people may have seen in the past is just like, it's like, and then I'm a woman, I gotta stand out. And not for obvious reasons, because I'm a woman. Nah, you gotta stand out. You gotta like have a voice and really stand on something that, you know what I mean? Like just and I don't try to disagree with certain things. Cause sometimes, you know, Charlamagne will say something and you'd be like, what?
And that's true. That's true though. That's true. But he was offended by that. He was offended by that. These they were friends. She thought that they were friends. She probably didn't think she was offending them by saying this, but just I'm letting you know, this interview, they was offended by it, girl. They was offended by it, and let me show y'all what they did to her in return. Okay? And then we're gonna wrap it up on that. Hold up. Let me show y'all what they did to old girl in return. To our girl Jess, child. I'm not gonna play the clip that they got on there because I know they're gonna play with me. So I'm gonna go to let me see. Is Impressive gonna play it? All right, here we go.
DJ Envy and
Now I'm playing it this way so they can't try to clock my stream, okay? We're gonna play it on this. So it's gonna be the audio. But y'all listen to this audio. This is after Jess came and said what she had to say on live. All right. This after she said what she had to say. The next morning they do a show. And you better believe that with everything that's being said, Charlamagne, Lauren, and Envy already talked about it. They are using Jess Hilarious to roll out Lauren because Lauren was not a household name like Jess Hilarious was. And this is what they do to us all the time. But when we gonna stand up for each other, and I'm saying we because I'm a woman. I'm not talking against men. I'm not talking down against men. Y'all know I love the black man. I do. I don't like narcs though. There's only one narc in this world that I love, and that's my baby daddy. I promise you. That's it. I ain't got no time for no more. Okay? My patience, my baby daddy. Okay? I can be patient with him. All right? That's my friend. Now, if we was together, I probably wouldn't be able to deal with that. But we friends now. And that's the only narc in this world that I got time for. That's the only narc in this world I got patience for, because that narc got my back. And I'm grateful. Okay? Lord, I'm so glad his girlfriend don't know I got a damn channel. But no, for real. God bless that girl. Let me stop, man. Shout out to my baby daddy. I love you, man. I love you, man. The only narc in this world I got patience for. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's all I gotta say. But no. So here we go, y'all. We're gonna listen to this part, but just know that they all talked about this. They all talked about this when she did this right here. When she did this and said this.
Be quiet the next day. Charlamagne texts me and he says, yo, don't tell her be quiet. You tell her shut up. Play into that narrative of y'all beefing. Y'all not like.
Charlamagne's a female. He loves drama. Why would a man say that? Because they wanted to play them against each other. They wanted to roll out Lauren through Jess Hilarious. And that was wrong. Because her feelings, man, her feelings matter just like yours, just like mine. And she was really in that. She really loved it. She did. And that's what we always mess up. That's what my mom messed up at with her job when she had surgery and they switched up on her. Okay, that's what happened with me with my job. I started looking at them like family, and then I found out they were stealing from me, and they knew I had RJ up there with me. They knew I had flew my son out to Texas with me, and so they knew that they could play with me because they knew that I was gonna be different because my baby was there. So I can't snap and fight like I would if he wasn't there with me. You get what I'm saying? People will play with you like that. But you got to be able to point it out, and you got to be able to not be the woman who doing it to somebody else, because you know how I feel when it got done to you. So don't do it to nobody else. Lauren! Anyway. Go ahead and play the video.
Charlamagne were gaslighting Jess.
Yep,
they were literally making her feel as if her feelings weren't valid.
Yep. No, nobody has even tried to clean up the narrative that I'm a villain. Man,
you're not a villain. Who said you a villain?
Yo, stop acting like you don't live in them comments too, Charlotte. Stop acting like you don't understand.
But what do I always tell you? I say, stop listening to the internet. Stop listening to the comments. Stop listening to the folks on YouTube. Don't let them trick you out your position. What you did last night is what they want you to do, and you can't let the internet win.
No, but look.
Lies. Charlamagne, you listen to the internet. Yes, I got you. Charlamagne, you listen to the internet. You send cease and desist letters to people who took Jacob. You listen to the internet, let it bother you. My bad, y'all, if y'all can't hear me because I'm yelling, so I'm going to repeat myself in a lower voice. Charlamagne, you listen to the internet. Okay? You let the internet bother you. Okay? You send out cease and desist letters to people who talk about that girl that you did that thing to in that hotel room when she was in high school. Allegedly. Yeah. Don't play with, like, oh, don't listen to the internet. You do. You listen to them. Exactly, they will. Yep. You know it. You know it. Auntie Sharp been getting on my nerves for years, girl. Me too, girl. Me too, girl. Me too, girl. Get through this, go. Let's go ahead and get through it.
It's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
The internet loves mess. And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two.
Like he doing.
And I don't dwell in that.
Now, Charlamagne is full of it. He's over here talking about he doesn't dwell in pitting women against each other.
Exactly what
Wasn't he the same one pushing Jess to fuel the whole beef between her and Lauren for ratings? Like, why is Charlamagne lying? Y'all love when women are pitted against each other. Y'all love this because this brings more ratings to the show. More people are even tuning in now because of this whole drama with Jess.
That's why they did
If you don't want Lauren in the room, this is your show. We can make that change whenever you want. Did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did. It's not about wanting her in the room, yo. It's about the segment.
That's a lie, y'all. And they got now, and I want y'all to understand. She pinned up against the wall right now. Energetically or spiritually or however you want to say it, y'all. I don't know the way to say what I'm saying because she's pinned up against the wall right now, y'all. They got her pinned up against the wall and got her saying things that she really don't even feel. Saying, no, but Lauren can be here. No, you don't want Lauren there. And that's okay. Because you had to fight for that spot. You had to fight for your contract. You had to fight for Just With the Mess. And just like people did us less than 100 years ago, had us pitting us against each other, making us feel like we got to fight each other all the time. These two supposed to be men gonna sit up here and do that with us. And that's wrong. Every man ain't like this, y'all. Every man ain't a nasty person like this, y'all. But the ones that are, I'm gonna call them out. And that's what I'm looking at. And envy disappointed me. Because I always saw Charlamagne as who he is. But envy is starting to go along with Charlamagne with all his bull crap. And that's so wrong, envy. But, they got to stay alive. They got to keep them ratings going. And that's their secret sauce. Let's get women up here that's going to be. That's what Charlamagne feels like he need to be. Charlamagne feel like he a mastermind, like he Natalie Nunning, like he storylining. Now he's story producing. That's what all three of them did. They produced the storyline this morning. And Lauren had the last word, and that's how it was planned. And just see what's going on. But they try to gaslight her. When you in your feelings like that, You want to believe that the things that they're telling you that are good, you want to believe those things are true, but you just don't feel it in their actions. That's called conviction, Jess. You convicted. That's why you feel like you do on the inside, because God is telling you, girl, they doing exactly what you think they doing. You ain't crazy. You ain't crazy. They wrong for what they doing to you. And then they sit up there and say, you dope. You're dope. You're not supposed to worry about what people say. Y'all are so fake. I am so done with the Breakfast Club. Y'all gonna sit up there in that girl face and say you're dope, and if you wanted Lauren gone, she would have been gone. Then why is she still there? Because y'all know she wanted Lauren gone. Y'all could tell with the way that she been acting since she been back that something was bothering her, but y'all liked it. Y'all liked it because y'all seen that y'all was floating away into oblivion. And so y'all want to do a Jerry Springer route just to keep the ratings and keep the people watching. And Charlemagne masterminded this whole thing. Him, Lauren, and DJ Envy. And you ain't going to tell me no otherwise. So Lauren, the rollout that you was supposed to be getting with Jess, I don't got no time for you. Like Nene said, this what you get from me for the rest of the night. Period, because you wrong for that. You a producer. You knew what was going on. Y'all playing this whole thing this morning. Y'all playing this whole thing. And thank God she's strong, because everybody ain't strong like us. Some people probably would have went and hurt themselves with some shit. We know Jess wouldn't do that. Jess is strong-minded and everything, and there's nothing wrong. If a person would have did that, that don't mean that they're weak, but that means that they cannot tolerate as much emotionally as the. And I thank God that Jess is not one of those people, because, man, that was so messed up, man. That really just hurt my soul. How they set up there and played in her face like she's amazing and she's great, but yet you keep bringing this girl back. That's like a dude that's saying, I ain't cheating on you. I ain't cheating on you. Then why does bitch keep coming around? That's what it felt like. Then when Lauren said, I'm here. Like, what you mean you here? You a side chick. I'm here. Girl, you been here. You a producer. You been here. You just ain't been right there. What are we doing? Why would y'all play with somebody's mind like that? Like, I'm so glad now. One thing about it, I hate when the word narc and narcissist and gaslighting became popular, because everybody started using that fucking word just for anything. And I already knew what narc meant. I already knew what narcissist meant. I already knew what all of those things was. Gaslight, not the new movie, the 1970-something movie, Gaslight. I knew about all of that through Sweet Mom, because she talked about narc. And then it became a fad where everybody had a narc coach. Everybody was a narcissist. If somebody pissed you off, you want to call them a narcissist before they do. And just so you know, if you did that, you're a narc, because that's some shit narcs do. They'll try to hurry up and call you one, so you don't call them one, because they know damn well they are. They know. It became popular. Everybody started using it, and it pissed me off. But now, in this moment today, I'm glad everybody is educated on what narcs are and what gaslighting is, because everybody knows this morning, Jess Hilarious was gaslit like a motherfucker. Bad. And it don't make no sense, and it ain't right.
Like it was like y'all
have that conversation
y'all wanted
off
her.
air. If you had a problem, say it to us. We had a meeting
conversations
yesterday.
Off air. What
not
is we
like
talking
that.
about?
Not like nobody having my back, because we have your back.
Nah,
as far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11
I'm
years.
not worrying about it's
Nobody
not even
said
about
him.
You worried about comments. And you worried about what people say. F them
I'm worried
niggas in
about
the
the
comments,
perception
man.
and my reputation of being on the
They've
show.
been ishing on me for 15 years. They've been ishing on Charlamagne for 15
but
years.
that's on you.
People,
And the things that
I
people
don't
ish
care.
on me
It
for
doesn't.
is on me.
I don't let it affect me, because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
come
I know
on.
who I am.
Come on,
They
man.
were gaslighting her bad. And I know where Jess is coming from. I know that the way she's being perceived is really affecting her standing on the show. But I will say Jess does have to be mindful of how she reacts and how she responds, because her crashing out on air over this and her crashing out online, it doesn't look good. It makes her look over emotional and not professional. And once again, you see the difference between her and Lauren in the situation. And I'm not trying to compare the two, but objectively speaking, you could see that Lauren has handled the drama better than Jess. Even when Jess told her to hush.
I agree with Impressive on that. But the only thing about it that I don't agree is because she could be and keep her composure because she knew what was really going on. So of course she can sit up there and hold her composure and not let things get to her because she knows that the object is to antagonize just to make her crash out, to get a viral moment and make everybody love her. Nobody says they're going to go see Lauren LaRosa tonight. Nobody says that. If somebody want to go on a date with me and they say I got tickets for Jess Hilarious, I might. But if you do she sing Spanish music? That's what I'm saying. Stuff. Y'all use Lauren LaRosa to roll Jess Hilarious to roll Lauren LaRosa out. And I hope it don't work out because it was ill-gotten. I hope it don't work out for that. God is in control, but Lord, I hope That's why God ain't let us have all his power. Cause he know we ain't gonna do right.
And be quiet. Lauren was still very professional, and I will say Jess was dead wrong for shutting her down like that. I understand that she was emotional and she was feeling away, but you don't have to take it out on your co-host. That's not professional, and it doesn't help people's perception of you either.
Okay, so the part about the talking over each other and the hush, be quiet, because you talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah,
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay, because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay,
right?
But I didn't. None of that was said. You didn't say anything about that.
And then when I pulled you into the office with our EP with Eddie, the first thing I said to you was, Jess, we fighting for airtime and it shouldn't be like that. I want to know what can I do better as a producer? What can we do better as the two women sitting right here next to each other to make sure that don't happen, because it doesn't look good. It's not going to play well for either one of us.
I literally swear to God, I don't even remember you saying.
To be there. That's like a girl coming and saying, listen, your mama ain't teach you how to share. This our man. That's like a girl coming up to your husband telling you need to share because I'm here now. Girl, please.
And that's exactly why I had Eddie in the room or EP.
I don't understand. I never ever heard that,
because
you've pulled me to the side a few times to ask me, are you okay? How do you feel like about the stories and things like that? You've never said what you just said to me. Now listen. I have said hush, shut up, and it's like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown ass woman,
and I understand you could have said that on air right then and there, but right after when you saying you put me in office, you never put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you. When I saw Jess crying, I came in here because I care.
Man, that's a bull, man. This girl a producer too. Don't y'all fall for it. Don't fall for it, y'all. I ain't feeling Lauren. I don't like this.
About you have to be okay for all of this to be okay. And I'm a producer at the end of the day. You might
for all what to be okay? For you to railroad and strong arm yourself into this room. Let me tell y'all something. Do y'all think that Charlamagne and DJ Envy want to share more money with another person? Do y'all? That's not splitting 4 ways. 3 is already too much. 3 is already too much. The deal is just Lauren might be actually closer to heaven because she's a producer. And they probably wanted Lauren on there, but Lauren didn't get them views like Jess did. So now let's introduce Lauren to the people through making Jess mad, making her look like the bad guy because she's a female and she used to be my fucking friend. Remember, her and Charlamagne were friends before she got on Breakfast Club. So she done confided in him. This man know what make her tick. This man know what piss her off. He know her emotional intelligence level. He know And that's what's so cold about it. That's what's so cold about it, y'all. He know.
Talent, we gonna be straight. Everything's gonna be fine.
Let's take some calls.
Do you see the way Lauren handled this situation versus Jess? This is why.
Calls.
Do you see the way
from the jump? I was never going to give that to you. When I saw Jess crying, I came in here because I care about you. Have to be okay for all of this to be okay. And I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent. We gonna be straight.
I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent, and we gonna be straight. That was shade on shade on shade, and you can't tell me otherwise. That was so messed up. That was shade. I'm a producer, and you my talent, and we gonna be straight. You know that they don't have respect for talent. They feel like talent is like somebody who run the lottery. You here because we using you, but when we done, we done. Just like how they did Jocelyn. They wanted to show everything bad that she did on her way out of Love and Hip Hop. They wanted to demolish that so that way when she came and told people what Love and Hip Hop did and how they did her, that she wouldn't be credible. I would not be surprised if Charlemagne speaks to Corey Holcomb on the regular. I would not be surprised. That's how he is. He'll be talking to Corey Holcomb because he want to get Jess back for something she said on Stephen A. Smith's interview 10 fucking months ago because he's a narcissist. And that's what narcs do. They will lay on you and wait on you. Speaking of laying on somebody, right? Speaking of laying on somebody, right? Krishan laid on Ronnie. Krishan had Quail lay on Ronnie. That's the truth of it. She did. Krishan had Quail lay on Ronnie. And a lot of people don't realize that that's what happened. A lot of people don't realize that Quail is the person who unalived Ronnie. If you ain't here and you don't know about it, you never heard it. If you telling the truth, why wait there and there a year? My thoughts on Ronnie and Krishan.
Ask me on my live, do I know Ronnie? No, I don't know Ronnie. But what I think is, that's what I've been telling y'all. That go back to what I was telling y'all. Everybody get to their laws or get to a point where they want to use Krishan.
Like you?
Krishan probably ain't did nobody nothing wrong. I understand if like, he telling the truth and that's he know he was having sex with that girl around the time he whoop, whoop, whoop. I understand where he's coming from, but I look at it like a motherfucker only. Like, why you ain't been say nothing? You feel me? This baby down at one or maybe over one. I don't know. Why you ain't been saying something like a real nigga? This nigga saying I'm a real nigga. Of course I'm gonna check on my baby. I'm gonna do this. Why you ain't been applying pressure? Feel me? Both of my kids, I was applying pressure in middle school. I'm what? Leaving out of class. Oh, such and such here. Oh yeah, right now my baby. What's up? You pregnant? That's my baby. What's up? Let me know something. So
basically you just told us that you went through the same thing Ronnie went through, but you don't care because you wanted the money from Krishan. Just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. It looks to me like he deleted a lot of videos. Wow. Hey, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. He deleted that video. He deleted when he said it's going down tomorrow. Did y'all notice that? Did he delete that? Let me see if he deleted that. Anybody who don't know what this is? Anybody who don't know what this is? This is the person who unalived Ronnie, y'all. I don't care who mad. That's the one that I was watching. All right, so look. For anybody that's new, this person was somebody that was on a watch list for me, and he became a suspect quickly after I watched some of his lives. And then I saw this one. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? I don't even see it. What happened to the It's Going Down Tonight live? Where is that at? Is it gone? Did he delete his videos? Thank you for solidifying the truth. Thank you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He put up a live that said it's going down tonight. Okay, we live tonight. There it goes.
Close that.
This is the person that unalived Ronnie. Y'all gather around. Come on, come on. We about to spend this last time on Krishan and Ronnie. Now, yesterday I showed y'all some stuff. I showed y'all how she liked to sneak people and everything. Y'all know that Krishan came into Baltimore, what, a day or 2 days before Ronnie was unalived? This is the person who did it. And he was speaking in code to Krishan because if you remember, Krishan was live on Bigo for 8 hours. That was when it was originally supposed to happen, and it didn't. For whatever reason, it didn't. And so the next morning, he's on live talking about how it's going down tonight. This is the day Ronnie was unalived. Ronnie was unalived on what? February 3rd. This video was done on what? February 3rd. Only it was done on the morning of February 3rd. Ronnie was unalived on the evening of February 3rd, around 7:30. So what was he talking about in this video? It's going down tonight. What's going down?
Quo said it. Quo said it. If Krishan knew Quo was telling the truth, why she ain't back on my
Listen.
Up then, bro. I ain't in for all that. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just getting my kicks off now because I've been saying
wow.
I've been around her. I was around when this girl was stealing shit. I was around when this girl was talking bad about Tifa. You feel me?
Hey,
I ain't gonna go there because I don't know Tifa. I never met her, so I'ma just, you know. But I was around for this shit, and y'all see this shit coming to light. Told y'all this bitch was scamming in Cali, getting checks from Cali. Told y'all. This girl was talking about Junior. I told y'all.
No, I didn't.
I told it. I told it. I told it. I told it.
Melissa, thank you for hopping in, Melissa.
That's the thing.
Hold on, let
Y'all
me get that clear
motherfuckers
real
think people
quick. Let me get that clear real quick. I don't know where I said that to make anybody think I said that, but I've never said all Baltimore women are the same, and I would never say that. That's ludicrous to me. To be honest with y'all, any person that thinks people are the same is somebody with a small mind, and that's not what you're gonna get over here with me. You're not. I have to believe that all people are different. If it was like that where all people are the same, I don't know what I would do because I done met some messed up people, but I met some amazing people as well. I have lived around some messed up people, but then I have lived around some amazing people as well. I've had great neighbors, I've had bad neighbors. I have met great strangers and I have met asshole strangers. I would never say that any group of people are all the same. You're not gonna ever get that over here. We're too no. We think more deeper than that. We're not small-minded over here. We don't ever group a group of people and make them all be the same. We know that there's different people in different groups of people. We know that much. But we will never identify a person's personality by what city or race or creed or color they are. You will never get that over here. All right, let's just go back to it. I just want to make that clear. Thank you, Melissa, because I would never do that.
be playing. I don't be playing. And I'm not a nigga that don't like you, so I'm gonna make up shit. Never. I'm not gonna make up nothing.
That's exactly
I'm
what
gonna
you
keep it a
did.
buck. But if I know that's your pipeline, that's the way you getting this and that, and you doing this and that, yeah, I'm gonna expose the shit. You damn right. I can't get my brother back, so you think you about to be living happily happily ever after, and you know you doing foul shit, and you know you did some foul shit in front of me. Nah. So tonight we gonna live, we going up, and I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all.
He's talking about Krishan. Listen.
Straight up. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. So tonight we going live, we going up.
Tonight we going live, we going up. He's talking in code to Krishan. Krishan has set up an M4HIRE plot on Ronnie, and she used this man to do it. When he came on my platform and interviewed with me, he told me about how they talked and how they sat in the car and talked for hours. He just started, y'all, this man started just texting Ronnie out of the blue. They don't even know each other. And he started hitting Ronnie out of the blue. And you know what Ronnie did? You know what Ronnie said back to him? Shout out to Queen Tay. Shout out to Shamise. I love y'all. Shout out to all my moderators. Do you know what they did? Do you know what he did? He said this. He said, nigga not on no tough-ish. Could have been did something to her or Blueface. I'm trying to establish fraternity. You geeking. No, I'm not on no tough-ish. I could have been did that. I'm just trying to establish fraternity. You geeking. That's what he said to this man. When this man tried to start the beef up, Ronnie wasn't with it. That's like you trying to fight somebody who don't want to fight and who don't know you. You gonna go to the mental hospital around here because that means that you seeing and hearing things. If you trying to fight somebody that don't want to fight you, you trying to. Who are you talking to? What's going on up there? He said he not on no tough issue geeking. He's just trying to establish fraternity, and as a man, you should respect that. But you are not that. And Krishan knew that. And that's why she got you to do that. And this is what he did. He unalived my brother.
And I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. I definitely do. That's why I came right here.
I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. I definitely do. That's why I came on here. Krishan, I know you mad because you went live for 8 hours and I was supposed to do it yesterday. That's why you were sitting there playing with them nails looking nervous because you knew something was supposed to happen and it didn't. And everybody in the next morning asking them what's going on, but in a different way. And so instead of calling, because he can't call, because she's paying him to do something and they can't have a link with each other. I hope y'all understand that. I'm not going to get up off of this. I'm not going to get up off of this. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about this again. This nigga belongs to be in jail and I'm sick of it. Did y'all hear what he just said? Baltimore PD. How much more do you need? Why have he not been questioned? And y'all ain't finna tell me he been questioned because that should be an easy thing for a seasoned detective to get through the truth through him. That is not hard at all. I know they ain't pulled that boy to the side yet because it would be no problem to get the information out of this nut. Yeah, since you want to call my brother slow, I think you slow. You took somebody's life for nothing. I'm on your ass. I ain't gonna get up off of it. I'm not. I don't care. Listen to what he just said.
Everybody tagging me and everything. And I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all.
I see everybody tagging me and everything. I see y'all. I definitely do. He's getting tagged because he can't get a phone call to say what the hell happened yesterday. Why is he still alive? So they was tagging him and stuff. I see y'all tagging me and everything. I definitely do. That's why I'm coming on here. I told y'all that's why he came on there. Listen.
Definitely do. That's why I came right here. Everybody tag me on shit on the internet.
That's why I came right here. Y'all, why are people not understanding this, y'all? I'm sorry, but I just need a moment. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. Why are people not exposing the fact that this man did this and he is boldly bragging about it on the internet? Y'all, I'm finna show y'all a video of him after he did what he did. Before that video, this man was bumming it on the live with us when we interviewed him. Y'all seen what he was wearing? Y'all seen how he was dressed? He tried to put on sunglasses to make it look like something. But and there's nothing wrong with the fact that he was down bad or he was struggling. I don't wish nothing but better on people that's going through that. I know what that feels like. But that's not the point of what I'm saying. It was ill-gotten. Like my sister said yesterday, we are to attract money. We are not to sell our souls for it. We are not to let our morals go for it. But you want to rush God. You want to rush what God have for you. And guess what? When you do that, you lose everything. Because you go on a different path and not the one that's set for you. And it might be cool now, but man. So
you feel me? And everything they tag me at, I'm just screen recording and posting it. You feel me? Just for the motherfuckers in the back that didn't hear me or hear me and was lying. He can't be telling the truth. Cause what? That's one thing. I know a snake when I see a snake.
No, you don't.
And I feel so bad for Christian because I done seen this girl going out her way doing this, and that.
And now do y'all see what I'm saying? It's like he worship her. It's like he worship her, y'all. It's like he worship Krishan. Now, I'm going to let this play because I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all remember what I tried to show y'all yesterday?
That. Letting you keep clothes and shit for my niece. You feel what I'm saying? It's all this I took, man. I'm gonna get my kick off of this tonight.
Wow.
Yep. As soon as I get off work, you know,
I'm gonna get my cake off of this tonight. Did y'all hear that?
You out here scamming motherfuckers.
I'm gonna get my cake off of this tonight.
Get off work, you know. I actually work. People work and make their money, you know.
Ronnie was working. You just didn't know that. And you should feel bad and ashamed because he had just made manager and you cut that short.
You out here scamming motherfuckers. Ain't no issue. Was found. Yep, published that. Thank you. Another video up. I just dropped 2 videos proving the shit that I've been saying to y'all. I ain't got lie. I'm not no female. So I ain't gonna make nothing up. You feel what I'm saying? But if I don't like you, it's fuck you. If it's fuck you, it's fuck you. But I come from a real like tight knit family. Like all my family tight. Like we tight with each other. So I don't understand. I don't like that. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, family all we got, bro. That's really all you got. Once you take these likes away and them followers and them fans and you fall off tomorrow, your family's supposed to be there. But it's fucked up. When motherfuckers can't even trust their family. I get rich, I can't trust nobody. That's hurtful, bro. I'm rich now, I can't trust nobody. I can't trust the motherfucker. I done paid bills, all type shit for motherfuckers while they's in jail. I can't trust them.
Now listen, this is how she came to him. This is how she manipulated him. She made him think that he was the only one in the world that she could trust. Because she can't trust her family. She can't trust this person. I need you to do this, bro. I can't trust nobody, bro. Everybody trying to fuck me over, bro. This is how she manipulated him. And bro, you dead wrong. Be a man and come talk to us about it. She manipulated you and convinced you that Ronnie was lying and she was wrong. You got the money. Do the right thing. Go turn yourself in. Come on here and talk about it. We know what you did. And I just feel like you got to have some type of conscience in there. I saw some ounce of good in you, bro, when you did the interview over here. So this is really hard for me. It's really hard for me because I actually liked the little dude. I thought he was cool. It was a cool interview, and I appreciated that he came on. I knew that he was always hard in his mind, but I was going to address that in due time. Dang, I didn't mean for that to rhyme. But dead serious though, man. Come on, man. Just get it off your chest because you got to have some part of you that know this was wrong what you did. He can't come back, man. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. This not GTA. Okay? This not what's the other game that they be playing all the time? This not that. It's not Fortnite. It's not GTA. This not 2K. This not none of that, man. It's real life. And it's a baby involved, man. Why would you do this, man? Make it right, man.
Motherfucker, that'll hurt you. So, what's my starting rate for? I don't charge nobody for nothing. I'm not nobody. I'm Quell, but I ain't charging nobody for an interview. Just give me a percentage of that YouTube check. That's of my whatever profit I make. Give me a percentage off of it. I ain't even tripping about this shit. Nigga getting real money in real life, like literally, like this shit every day. My pot is fat, chunky every day.
That was a deposit.
I don't like leaving out the house with less than 500 on me. You feel me? I'm doing good. I don't let the snakes out my life. I'm good. But when I was hanging around that snake, I was popping pills, spending money, relationship going down. I lost my brother. My brother dead behind this girl. So I'm just blessed to be away. You hear me? So I know motherfuckers can't rap better than me. I know motherfuckers don't look better than me. And I ain't wearing
Rap better than him. Oh. You know how Krishan created a beef with Jaden in her brain that wasn't even really existing? How she's so obsessed with Jaden? That is what he did with Ronnie. Krishan got this man to be obsessed with Ronnie, following him around, telling him what he doing, letting him know he being followed. It's one thing for somebody to be unalive, but to put them in a point of fear for weeks or days before you actually do it, that's torture. And you deserve the deep penalty for that. You do. That's just the truth of it. You do. Because you tortured them. You sent them messages and let them know you was following them and everything. You had that boy pull back and stop going live with anybody. We was wondering where he was. And he fell back because he started getting threats from you. And I know that his family got him. I know they do. I know that they see what's going on. And I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying. But it's like it's not happening fast enough. That's how I really feel. Like it's not happening fast enough.
Hand me down jewelry. If I'm wearing jewelry, I bought it. You feel me? I was told motherfuckers bought their own jewelry, their own watches, their own rings. They just a whole lot of cap going on over there, yo. And,
over where?
And to see Krishan coming out and shit, like, damn, yo, this girl really hurt. Y'all took advantage of this girl and doing her dirty. Still doing her dirty, so it's up tonight. I'm at work right now. I had to sneak outside and tell y'all that I am on top of this shit.
I am on top of
it. The kick out this shit. And you know that
I am on top of it. I just came on here to let y'all know, Chris Pine, that I am on top of it. Please tell me y'all get it. Please. Please tell me y'all get it.
They gonna have to kill me to shut me up.
And you ain't gonna have to tell me to shut up. How much more Ronnie is still alive at the time that this video was recorded? That's what people don't realize.
Trying fast as shit, yo. You know what's up? Real crook. I don't give a fuck. You hear me? If your mother out of order, I'm gonna tell your mother, bitch, you out of order. If your son out of order, I'm gonna tell his little maggot ass you out of order. If your grandma about to die, that bitch out of order, might kick her down the steps and help her get the fuck outside now. Crook shit though, yo. I be back tonight. I'm turning up tonight.
Wow.
I know you gonna see this. You go ugly motherfucker. You ugly burnt piece of face looking bitch. That's what you.
Shout out to Danny. Listen.
Close at it.
Y'all, I'm about to go. I don't know how much more evidence that we need to show the people, but we're gonna keep showing. Every time I think about it, I get upset. Tomorrow, the only topic that we're gonna do is this. I had to talk about that Jess Hilarious topic, y'all, because it's really messed up what happened. Thank y'all for allowing me to do that. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow we only talking about Kashawn Jr. and Ronnie. That's it. I love y'all so much. Let me see if anybody donated towards their nephew's shoes, girl, or toward the channel. If you would like to do that, the Cash App is posted on the video right now. Look at the screen and you will see $QUINGLEXUS. Where is my phone at? I just had my phone. Because I know I had it up here. I remember saying it. Oh, there it goes. Let me look and see before I get out if anybody donated. So far, we at $55 for RJ shoes. Y'all know once we get to 100, I'm going to put the other 100 with it and go take it to him. So let me see if we got any more. Nope, we didn't get any more tonight. But for the people who donated yesterday, y'all know we really appreciate y'all. Wait, okay. No, we did get one for your channel today. Okay. Thank you so much. And when you send that, I will make sure that I shout you out. And I'm assuming, tell me if I'm right, but this right here is just for the monthly donation. And it don't say anonymous, so I'm gonna say thank you to my girl Britt. Girl, thank you, Britt. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for believing in me, believing in the channel, investing in me, investing in the channel. And I will definitely let my baby know that you said you got the 10 for the to go on that too. That'll put us at 65, and we will only need 35 more. So yeah, thank y'all. Anybody who donates for the shoes part, all you gotta do is specify that. Let me know it's for the shoes, and I will thank you anonymously if you want to be anonymous. Even if you're anonymous, though, I'm gonna read the amount because I want y'all to know when we get to the goal. Y'all know I'm straight up over here. Y'all already know how I'm coming. I ain't lied to y'all yet, and I ain't gonna start. So I'm gonna be completely transparent with this part because I want y'all to know once we get to the goal that I'm gonna put the other 100 with it. And I'm thankful for y'all for that. Because my baby is doing so good and I want him to keep doing that, y'all. He in high school. Y'all know how I feel about my kids. So just the mere fact that y'all even doing it, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all so much. And I'm gonna give y'all all I got. Thank y'all for giving me the room. Hey Shamise. Hey Keisha. thank y'all for giving me the room to talk about a different topic earlier today. And tomorrow we right back on our grind. We right back on Krishan Jr., Blueface, and most of all, just for Ronnie. Rest in peace, Ronnie. We love y'all. We love you. I'll see y'all.